Hey there everybody, Johnny T here, and today I'm going to replace the batteries, I think this takes two, in a Casio G-shock GA1000-1A. This is the Gravity Master. It is aviation inspired. It's a pretty cool watch. I believe it has, all of this is loomed, including the orange, and the subdial there is in the shape of a jet. It's a very cool watch. I've had this watch multiple times in my collection, and yeah, I think this is a lot of. It also has a twin sensor, compass, and can't remember what the other one is. Maybe a thermometer, perhaps. But yeah, it's a really cool watch. Needs new batteries. It's not running. So that's what we're going to do. So this watch should require a Phillips head screwdriver. We got 4 screws in each corner, 1 in each corner. And yeah, it says it's using module 5302. 200 meters of water resistance, made in Thailand, Japanese case bag or movement. Yeah, everything you know and love about G-shock is in this watch. So I'm gonna try and be very careful here. This is a new watch. This watch has never been worn. It sat in its case, and the batteries have ran out of juice, and that is the story of this watch. So it's one of the reasons why we're gonna get it back to working condition. Now these G-shocks, the whole movement likes to come out, so just keep that in mind when you're trying to pry off the spacer and stuff, and if you're working in the movement, that just without fail, if you don't put pressure on the movement itself, the whole thing will come up, and then you have to get it back in the watch case. I'm pretty sure this watch is going to do that to me. Pretty confident that's going to happen, so I'm going to try and remember that. So this should have a piezo in the back, because G-shocks like to make noise, and it does. It's in pretty good condition. So, and then that other plate might be for one of the sensors, perhaps. I'm probably going to have to reset this watch once I'm done fixing it. Probably has an AC function. And this watch, okay, so in theory I should be able to just pry this up and pull it all out, but like I said, if you don't keep constant pressure on the case back, it's going to all come up. So I'm going to put my glove on, and then I should be able to just get in here and pry this off, although doing it on camera might be a bit tricky. But there should be a lever right down here. Yep, just like that. Quick and simple there. Try and get these batteries out. Doing this on camera is kind of tricky, but let's see if I can't get this, because the battery wants to also stick on the sticker as well. There we go, one. Okay, interesting. And 2. Now these batteries have some kind of something on them. I don't know what that is. Some kind of sticker residue, maybe. SR927s. So these translate to 397s, perhaps? Nope. Here we go, 395. So I need two 395s. Yes, this watch takes 2 batteries. Kind of weird, but a lot of these G-Shocks will actually take two batteries, so kind of interesting. Okay, 927 looks about right. Use plastic tweezers so you don't short your batteries. Shorting your batteries can drain them rapidly, so I think that this watch is supposed to be a watch that can run for 3 years on new batteries, so you definitely want it to maintain that run time, and not shorting your batteries probably would help with that. Okay, now I just push this back in. Gotta push these batteries in further. There we go, and it's in. So let's get a closer look at this movement here. Casio Japan 5302. It's got the AC pin there. So the instructions are to short the AC pin with the positive of the battery. I might have to move this plastic or the sticker off for a moment to do that, but yeah, pretty simple movement. It's got 0 joules in it. It's got a little minus, actually no, AC and minus, sorry. So there's a minus sign there, and then the AC is here. So what you do is you get conductive tweezers, and I bet this watch is running right now. Yep, this says the case back is open. That's kind of neat. Okay, so we're just going to short it, and the way you do that is you, oh, I gotta move the camera up a bit. So you put one end of the tweezers in this AC pin, like so, and then hold on. Yep, and then you touch the case back, and then it is now shorted. And I believe I have successfully reset the watch. So now we just put the watch back together, and we have a fully functional working G-Shock. Oh, I want to make sure the gasket's actually lined up on this before I put it back together. Where is the gasket? It's on the back. Let's get this gasket back into the watch case itself, because there is a nice little place for that. And you want to put the gasket where it'll go naturally like this, so that you don't crush it installing the case back on. This one actually has gasket grease on it, which is kind of nice. Alright, that looks to be good to go. So let's get the case back on. Okay, and then we should be able to just get all these screws back in. I always like to get all my screws in together and then tighten them down, because You know, things might not be aligned entirely yet, and maybe I should just use these tweezers, huh? Everything might not be aligned yet, and you're going to want to make sure everything's lined up. Why can't I do this? There we go. And getting them in across like this is not a bad strategy. But yeah, pretty simple watch to work on. I've definitely had more trouble with other G-Shocks. I've even had trouble with the same model. I know I've run into issues before with these, but this one was pretty simple. So beautiful. Alright, tighten them down now. Always do it in across from each other, because it just tightens everything down more evenly. It's the same concept as you would change a flat tire on your car with the star lugs always going across as you take things off, put things on. Okay. And that is a ticking, working G-Shock Gravity Master. Modes are changing as they should. It's a countdown timer, which is working. I've got some alarms. This should be a, yeah, this is a chronograph. How do I reset it? Over here? Yep. Let's reset this. Beautiful. Let's see if the light works. No idea. I'm sure it does though. But yeah, beautiful watch. These watches are pretty affordable. So yeah, you got an MSRP of $250. But on the used market, even if it's a brand new watch, I mean, I think $150 to $200 for a watch like this, even though it's brand new, is correct. It is an older model. I think these are part of the Master of G series watches, but this does not have sapphire. It does use batteries. It isn't solar, but it does have 2 sensors in it, and it does look very cool. It's a very unique G-Shock, so it's one of my favorites actually. But yeah, on the used market, like for a used one, I'm thinking like 100, 150 is what you would pay, and then for one like brand new, essentially, 150 to 200 I think might be fair. Let's get dimensions, and then we'll call it a video. So here's a quarter comparison. This is a large watch, a very large watch. G-Shocks tend to run extremely large. We're going to do a cross. So we got 52 millimeter across. The band thickness is about 21 millimeter. The actual thickness of the watch is about 16 millimeter up on the guards, and then the lug to lug, I usually try to measure about right there for lug to lug on G-Shocks. It's about 59 millimeter. So beautiful watch. Yeah, if you're a collector of G-Shocks, you can't really go wrong with this one. So, alright, well, it's running. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe if this was useful, and hopefully it was entertaining. And yeah, have a good night or day, and I'll see you all later.